We're going to be opening the last weekend in August. The hotel will open. The first event we will have will be the first weekend in October, and we hope to have people moved into the apartments by July of this year, 2009. We are going to start signing leases for the apartments starting June, but this March 1st, our mock-up will be available, and we'll start taking people for the waiting list. The apartments are actually floors 10 through 17. The 16th floor is the Crystal Ballroom, and then the hotel rooms are 2 through 9. And the loft apartments, the residents will have access to all the amenities of the hotel, such as laundry service, maid service, room service, linen service, and valet parking if they choose to use that. And we are actually going to do a little grocery store over in the Mayo Motor Inn, which the residents, obviously, and all of downtown will have access to. The Crystal Ballroom is on the 16th floor, and that's where we'll do all our big events, wedding receptions, bar mitzvahs, fundraisers, things of that sort. We'll be able to fit up to almost a little over 400 people in that space. And the Crystal Ballroom was in about probably the worst condition of any other space in the hotel. We actually documented all the original molding that was still left, what was left up in the Crystal Ballroom. It was documented, moldings were made of it, and it was shipped to a company in Dallas, and they duplicated those pieces, and it's now being shipped back little bits at a time and being put back on the up in the ballroom. So that is the one space in the entire hotel that will be restored exactly how it was back when it was built and opened in 1925. That space will be the only space that's completely original because it's the only space that we know was never changed from when it was opened. We don't know what colors it was, but for the most part it'll be exactly like it was in 1925. The Crystal Ballroom has a beautiful view. You can see the south side of the river, the west side of the river, and you have one of the best views of the BOK Center. Then the rooftop, the penthouse, which is above the Crystal Ballroom, that space will be rented for events. There'll be a bar up there and a lounge, and all the tenants that live in the Mayo will have access to that space as long as it's not being rented out for an event. And all the tenants in the building will also have access to the rooftop garden, which from the rooftop you can see pretty much every single piece of Tulsa. There's really nothing blocking your view from the rooftop.